Hello, welcome to the Daily Political Tarot and Astrology here on the Black and Orange channel, and thank you for being here. I apologize for being so late today. Mercury is very much in the microwave. I'm so sorry. Anyway, but here now, and I'm here to take your political questions, to read on your political questions every day. I'm literally here every single day of the year. Just leave your questions in the chat before I come on, and questions I don't get to, I can roll over to the next day. So 10% of my income from everything Black and Orange goes to Feeding America at feedingamerica.org, which supplies food to food banks across the country. That's an ongoing thing. We have got epic troll slayers who have kept us safe for years. Thank you. And we've got a fantastic community here because of you. You have been so kind to each other. You have been so kind to me, especially on days like this. Thank you. And if you're watching this on replay, hello. You can go down in the description box. All the questions are listed there. I timestamp them as I go. So you can pick and choose what you're interested in, or you can watch back on like 1.25 speed, which I do a lot on YouTube. So. And I'm glad you liked the panel today. I don't know. I was a little concerned this might be a little fall-ish color-wise, as far as like what I'm wearing. But then it was like, how much, there's only so many pastels you can get through at this time of year. And come on. I think you can put me down as being an absolute sucker for Art Nouveau enamel work. It was just like, look at that. There's this gem here with the pearl there with the, oh my, I was just like, it's so pretty. So anyway, Mary Smith, not at all. And your name is Autumn here. Oh, that's a point. That's a point. Yes. All right. I think I might use, I don't know, being kind of drawn toward the Weird World Tarot, which might be a little too dark, but we'll see how it goes. All right. So I've got all of your, got all your questions, and we're going to work our way through them. Nancy B says, no fashion police here. Thank you. And Valerie from Sage the Scales Tarot. Do follow Sage the Scales Tarot. Valerie says, feed your inner Sagittarius. I have a Sagittarius stellium. And since Valerie is a Sagittarius as well, it's not good when I'm around her. It's just not. My Sagittarius, my stellium is Neptune. It's Mercury, Venus, and Neptune in exactly the same spot, like within a degree, and then that's opposite, and it's part of a T square, but it's not the focal point, but it's off to the side. And so whenever I'm around Valerie, my gosh, I just run my mouth. It's just anyway. All right. Angela M's asking what happened to Mark Meadows. I don't know anything about that, to be honest. But do put your questions in before we come on tomorrow, please. And Cat Shepherd says that you're Sag Moon. Nice. My father's Sagittarius, so I just soft spot. Let's jump into the first question at 4 minutes in 4:10. And if you're new around here, this is kind of how we do, where we take a minute or two at the beginning. I tell you kind of how things work around here, and then we just chat for a second. We enjoy whatever colors or arts or whatever niceness, kind of keep the vibration high, and then we dive down into this. Excuse me. We dive down into this political muck, political news. And we can go down, deal with that energy, but then we can come back up. We have each other, and we have nice things to look at. And it's a very clean channel. This is a daytime show. It's very clean. There's, I don't swear on camera. I swear in private if I'm mad enough, but I don't swear on camera ever. And Saturn on my ascendant makes sure of that. Yeah, we don't even joke about violence around here. It's not funny. Anything about like wanting somebody to go to prison, wanting someone to face justice and be put in prison, that's valid. That's justice. That's what we want. Joking about assault, like, that person better get used to being assaulted in prison. No, nope, not here. It's a good way to get yourself removed. So, all right, let's do this thing. If you're wondering, well, what can I say and what can I not? Keep in mind that while we're dealing with all this ickiness and, all the stuff Trump's done, keep in mind that in the background, I've been joking for years that the patron saint, the background energy of the channel is Fred Rogers. We care. I have a Cancer moon. I care. We care. We're going to be okay. So let's do this. But we're going to start with Bernadette Smith. Oh, well, you see, inflation numbers came out and they're not looking great. Well, how do I put this? They're not as low as we wish they were. But, we've been doing so much better than other countries and, we're going to be okay. But because of the inflation rate, now there's a question of whether or not the Federal Reserve is going to lower interest rates or not. So it makes it less likely. So while we're not dealing with the inflation we were, thank heavens, and things are hard. I understand that. The stock market just freaked out. And so it's not happy. But guess what that means? That means, let me pull this up because I keep it open in a tab here. Share. Oh, DJT. The Trump stock has gone down again. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm enjoying this so much. This is a man who's an adjudicated attacker, and to watching he bases so much of his life on money. So this is just glorious. Look at that. Louis Tavalis. Louis, I think you've got it. I think you summed it up well. Ha! Yeah. Oh, I like that. Poor Donnie. Literally. Yes. Oh, that's funny, J. James. Guten Morgen. Buenos dias. Just cover the bases. Anyway, so yeah, 30. Oh, 30. Were we still dropping? Oh, what a shame. Oh, boy. So, remember this thing, it got as high as what, 77? I believe. If I go back to the highest it's ever been is, come on, work with me here. Really? Hang on, let me do year to date. 66.22. Oh, I thought it got higher than that, but according to this, let's do, yeah, 66. Oh, I thought it was in the 70s, but no, 66.22 is as high as it ever got. It was moving down here around 13. Uh, 995. Well, I don't know. Back in 2021, I don't know what this was. I'll be honest. I don't know. It starts at 995, goes up to 64, and then drops like a stone back down to 1256. And then it went public over here somewhere. And it has just gone cratering again. Yeah. This wasn't public, I don't think. Was it? Or was it like limited access or something? Anyway, whatever it was. Yeah, down to 34 now. But please go ahead and tell us again how in 6 months' time Trump is going to be worth billions of dollars, because apparently he's lost, like, they say he's lost $3 billion in the last week. Wow. Oh, that's a shame, Karen. Karen Louise is saying, sadly, I missed the opportunity to buy DJT, crypto, gold sneakers, or sticky Bibles. Oh, gosh, that was good. Yes, that was before it went public. Thank you. Hang on, I want to make sure I give you credit. Anne was saying, Anne Menzie, that was before it went public. Yeah. Thank you. Oh, boy. Echo in this Whisper says it was at 79 at its peak. Okay. Huh. Okay, cool. Anyway. Ricky says right now Trump isn't worth $35. Yeah. So I'm just going to leave this up for a minute. So Bernadette Smith is saying, here's more good news. Trump's stock keeps falling and falling and falling. Alex says, look at the 52-week chart. I did. That's where I pulled up. But well, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. I believe you. I 100% believe you. Trump's stock keeps falling and falling and falling. He's technically lost over $3 billion in a week. Oh gosh, I've said it before. I think I even said it yesterday. This man, every business he touches, craters. So, the question is, will the metaphorical financial bloodletting continue? Ricky says Trump's stock is bouncing faster than a rubber check in a bank account, which would be any check Trump's ever written. Oh dear. All right, well, we'll just keep this here for a second. Page of Pentacles. He's there were two people on The Apprentice who worked with him to set up this mess. Oh, it's on 33. To set up this mess, and they're suing him because he's trying to. What was it? He's trying to take their shares or make sure they don't get any or something like that, and they're suing, and this whole thing. He's suing them for mismanagement. And the two guys, I I know their names. Their names are somewhere in my memory bank. I can't access it right now. I go into an alpha state when I'm doing these readings, and a lot of that stuff is just like not available. But what were you expecting? Honestly, what were you expecting? You got, look, no one who gets into bed with Trump ends up in a good place, metaphorically. So, yeah. The Emperor. It's going to be great. Yes. Illusion, delusion. Now, that kind of sums up Trump pretty well, doesn't it? But yeah, then you touch reality, and suddenly we've got some temperance right in the center. We have the Hierophant. And you're like, okay, an institution. Why would an institution be involved? Because we've got a Page of Swords here, which is because the card for the reading is a Page of Pentacles, and it feels like those, like for instance, the other two guys, like the two guys I was talking about from The Apprentice, it feels like lawsuits are going to, well, isn't there a certain amount of maybe discovery involved? And trust me when I say the SEC is keeping an eye on all of this, because this whole mess wasn't normal. It was, based on a SPAC. It was, they don't have any revenue. Their liabilities are, isn't it like 12, isn't it like 11, 12 times their income? Their outgo is like 11 or 12, 10 or 11, 12 times, something like that. So keep an eye out for the suits when those civil suits move forward, because this could get interesting. Oh, it's down to 33.88. All right, let me put this back up. There we go. All right, so TJ says, I wonder if Trump sits watching this. Oh. Well, that's related. Now I'm curious. 17. Is Trump watching DJT stock fall? Is he ranting and raving on, usually whatever he's doing on Truth Social is what he's focused on, but oh, Cindy, I meant it metaphorically. Cauldron Hill Craftworks says, watching the price fall in real time is such a joy. Yes. Yes. Thank you, friend. You mean Mr. Emotionally Centered? I think he's watching. Oh, big old devil card. Big old card of bigly mad. Nothing's ever his fault. Ever, 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 ever his fault. So, of course, he's blaming other people. It's their fault. It's their fault. It's their fault when it's not. Seven of Pentacles. It's a lovely card. Fruits of labor. Or fruits of crime. Crime of fruit. The fruit of crime bears, no, the weed of crime bears bitter fruit. Knight of Pentacles. Page of Swords. Everything is his. He's a narcissist. The whole, it's for people who don't have narcissism. Yes, CC Writer, the stock market is the deep state. That's awesome. It's hard for the rest of us to understand how narcissists think. It isn't just being selfish. It isn't just being self-centered. At the level of Trump's narcissism, because it's never been questioned, it's gone unchecked, he's gotten away with it, it's just gotten worse and worse and worse. There reaches a point where they don't even see other people as other people. Everything around true narcissists, everything around them is an extension of them. So, and that's where you get the idea of everyone must be loyal to the death to me, but I don't have to be loyal to anybody else, like a medieval king, where I am the chosen one. God, just saying that out loud is so stupid. But I'm the chosen one. I am chosen by God. You will fall on your sword if I tell you, when I tell you, or you should just read my mind and know. And I owe you nothing. And I take whatever I want. It's all of the, it's none of the responsibility, but all of the entitlement doesn't even begin to cover it. So, yeah, everything is just that everybody around him who's still around him, because people are walking away. If they're the people who worked for him, like at Mar-a-Lago or other places, who are they've backed away. I mean, for no other reason, you back away because you can't afford lawyers like that. So you get away from Trump as fast as you can, which you should have done in the first place. But people around him are scared, and they're spending their time trying to keep him away from certain news, but they can't. There is literally a woman whose job it is to follow him around, even on the golf course. She has her own golf cart, which has the capability, like, she carries a portable printer with her in this golf cart, following Trump around, so she can print out positive things about Trump and hand them to him. I'm not making that up. You can ask the Google machine. That's what we're dealing with here. So of course nothing is his fault, but he's railing, just furious, and he is desperate for money. Shall we move on? Giovanna said, I can't stop. Really? Oh my gosh. Is she the narcissist police? I don't know what that means. Anyway. Lisa saying, well, I guess she's not very busy. Oh, that was good. Yeah. Yeah. All right. So Bratu had a question. So let's go here. To revisit canon. She's now reversed her order to release information on witnesses. Yay! Shall we all clap for doing the bare minimum and not doing something staggeringly dangerous and stupid? Yay! You did the absolute bare minimum. She's now reversed her order on releasing information on witnesses and blames Jack Smith. She is. I watched this with you, Bratu. I watched this as well on Midas Touch this morning. So Cannon is blaming Jack Smith for not teaching her the law, for not saying what he's saying now, for not having explained that to her before. CC Ryder, here we go. Here we go. Has some good information as always. You make everything better, CC Ryder. Thank you. You help us make sense of this mess, and we are all so grateful. Judge Cannon granted prosecutors' request to delete the names of potential witnesses from public court filings, but turned down a request that even their statements be kept under wraps. Oh, yes, that's right, because she's pretending as if you just don't say, you can release information on the witnesses and their testimony, and no one's going to be able to figure out from that who it is, like what their job was, where they were. Oh, I'm sure no one will be able to figure it out. Yes, Malting's Cottage, but it's Jack's fault, of course. Yeah. Okay. And let me jump. Oh, I missed some stuff in the chat. So Rose Blue says she must have had others take her tests in law school. Yeah, Katie Arbuckle is asking, how did Cannon get through law school? I don't know. I mean, we've had inklings of how Trump got through Wharton. You can Google that too if you don't know. But Cannon has now reversed her order to release information on witnesses, blames Jack Smith for not teaching her the law. Will this be enough for the 11th Circuit to remove her? I don't know if this is going to be it, but I don't know why the 11th Circuit doesn't step in. I know it's incredibly difficult to remove a judge, but seriously, what has to happen here? Seriously, what is the line? Explain to us. One of the best things you can do in business and life and everywhere is manage expectations, which is let people know what the situation is. Let them know what's happening, what's expected, where the lines are. Just let people know. And everything works better. And everybody can deal with situations better if they have a lay of the land. So what's the line? Tell us, somebody, what's the line? Four of Wands. She is completely, that's a beautiful picture. She is completely on the side of Trump. Completely. Ace of Cups, Queen of Cups, Page of Cups, Three of Cups, King of Pentacles. This is all on the Jack Smith side. I wonder if there's going to be a breakthrough. There's going to be some movement here against King of Pentacles, which in this case would be greedy Trump, who kept stuff that wasn't his. Does that mean we're about to finally see some movement? A lot of cups. Yeah, Spiritual Sean. Maltese Cottage says Cannon got her law degree from eBay. Huh. Interesting. All right. Card for the reading, Trump lawyers or whatever. Whatever. Things coming to light. More coming to light. King of Cups. Jack Smith is he's a King of Swords, which is law. But to Trump, he's the King of Cups because liberal. et cetera, et cetera. King of Cups. So the King of Cups bringing things to light. Everything's coming to light. There's Jack. Knight of Pentacles. So the lawyers, Trump's lawyers flailing. You can't, I mean, knights are powerful, but a king is a king. And what I've got next is Death of the Illusion. We're moving in that direction. Death of the Illusion. Yeah, don't mess with the king. The real king in this, the quote unquote real king in this situation, which is Trump. So, yep. All right. Amy Jones says, I really love the chair balloons. I do too. And Spiritual Sean says, great cards. Yes. Weird World Tarot. I don't have a link in the description box, unfortunately. I don't have a link handy. I should try to find one. But yeah, if you just Google Weird World Tarot, you can get these. They're not cheap, but they're very pretty. So that's the nice thing about decks of cards. I mean, unless you're using them, unless you're using them all the time, they last a long time. And how often, I mean, how long have I had even this deck, which is it's buttery soft around the edges now because I've used it so much. But even these, then again, I'm the kind of person, I don't break the spines on novels paperbacks when I read them. No. And I try to take good care of my stuff. But yeah, I mean, it's not like you're, and because they're on Etsy, says Cindy. Yes. And I'm not making any money off of this. This is just, I just like them. So anyway. Rose Allen says the Gildan Tarot is pretty too. Yeah, it's got a lot of. Is that the one? Is that the one with? It's got a lot of purple and green and gold in it. I usually use it on Mardi Gras because of the colors. Anyway, all right. So you're saying there's a chance. It looks like we're kind of moving in that direction. Please, let's move in that direction. 33. Okay. So this morning, we needed to get through all of that. So we could really get to the kind of the best part of waking up. It's not really Folgers in your cup. Sorry, Folgers. It's Weisselberg getting 5 months in prison, being sentenced to 5 months in prison. He came to court not wearing a suit, but wearing sweats because he knew he was going to be immediately handcuffed, which he was, and carted off. Because Weisselberg is now going to spend 5 months, another 5 months, in prison. Glorious. This time for perjury. Lovely. So, also, as Weisselberg is headed off to prison again for 5 months. Bye. See you in 5 months. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. We'll be out here. We'll be out here not in prison because we don't break the law. I know, crazy. Imagine what that feels like. I know you have to imagine, Weisselberg. Anyway, so, but it gets better. I mean, not, it doesn't, it's not that, other stuff. The other thing I have to tell you isn't that good, but it's still pretty, just little sprinkles on the top of that cupcake. Weisselberg, because he's going to prison, I guess he's bigly mad. So he has fired Alina Habba as his lawyer. Yes. So Alina Habba, with her, did you see the pictures when she went down to the Caribbean for her birthday with a whole bunch of people, and she spent stupid amounts of money, and all of that. Look at me, and champagne, and there was a waiter dancing on the table in front of them, and they're all laughing, and seriously, it was so over the top, right? And there was one picture of her where there were like four men where she was, it was like they used to do in the movies sometimes, where you had a woman and she's like laying on her side, but four men are like holding her, they're standing in a row holding her, you know, that kind of thing. And all of, she's cost Trump, she was his lawyer, as he lost $454 million. And then now Weisselberg's going back to prison for 5 months. And so she got fired. I told you there were good days ahead. Oh, gosh. Oh. So anyway, will this affect, the question here from Bernadette is, will this affect how Dumpster Fire feels about her? I would have thought the $454 million would have, I would have thought that would have been the ticket. Bye-bye Weisselberg. Bye-bye Trump's money. All going away. It's glorious. Giovanna says, my mother would say she has a clear head of air. Was that it? Did I misquote it? Or it jumped? Yes, she has a clear head full of air. Ricky says she got her law degree from Trump University. Yeah. CC Ryder says, I'm starting to like her. Oh, I'm glad. I'm glad. Oh, gosh. I love when the cards have a sense of humor. Card for the reading. It's the Tower. Oh, gosh, yeah. 6 of Cups. Yeah, something new. Something emotional. Chariot. The Emperor in the middle. And, you know, Weisselberg is still not entirely flipped on Trump. Yeah, the Emperor. It's all about the Emperor. And she made millions from Trump. Millions. Magician. This is the con. This is getting everything to work, the system to work in your favor. But she's done, and so is he. This is not the days of you getting away with everything, Trump. What was it? Gorka, Sebastian Gorka. I don't like that guy in the first place, but the fact that he has the male version of my real name, just he gives Sebastian's a bad name, and I don't like it. But Gorka, the days of the, what was it, pajama boys is over. Yeah. Well, the days of Habba and Trump getting away with his cons are over. So you're done. Lovely. Lovely. All right. Karen Taylor's asking, what's happening with this $175 million investigation? There's a hearing. Oh, it's glorious. There's a hearing in a week from Monday. So, yes, the 22nd, a week from Monday. Because next Monday said, see, okay, 2 weeks from, okay, the 22nd. Here's the thing. Sorry, truck or something going by outside. Sorry. It's such a lovely day. It was good to have the window open. Anyway, so April 22nd, Monday, April 22nd is Earth Day. And so I was, I've got these lovely overlays for Earth Day because you've got a handful of them, and I'm trying to decide which you would enjoy the most. And but that's also the day of the Ngoron bond hearing. So the whole $175 million bond hearing is on the 22nd. It's on Earth Day. So it's like, oh, I might have to make it Earth Day weekend so I can use some of the Earth Day overlays because, oh, that's going to be special. That's going to be special. Not as special as next Monday. New York jury selection begins in Bragg's case, criminal fraud case against Trump. It starts next Monday, tax day in the U.S. Trump also has to give a deposition in a whole other case that day. So the next 2 Mondays are pretty glorious. So, yeah. It's lovely stuff. Okay. Ricky says, I thought it was this Monday. Bragg jury selection is on the 15th. So, okay. Okay. So at 40, speaking of completely incompetent counsel, 42:45, Malting's Cottage was saying, oh my gosh, I just watched Midas Touch. Trump's team subpoenaed the wrong Jeremy Rosenberg. Well, even Popak was saying, it happens. There are a lot of people in New York. There's more than one, Jeremy Rosenberg. But yes, they should know better. They should do something. Oh, Connie, thank you. Thank you. And however, what I love is that the actual Jeremy Rosenberg, Jeremy Rosenberg, who they actually subpoenaed. One of the things you do apparently in New York is if you get subpoenaed, you get like $15 to help you get wherever you're supposed to go, blah, 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 blah. So the one who they wrongly subpoenaed, and it was this big brouhaha. And so this Jeremy Rosenberg, who has nothing to do with their case or Trump or anything in New York, said, I'm not him, and I'm keeping your $15. Which is great. And it says wrong guy, kind of like the wrong Four Seasons. Yes. Ricky's asking, how much is Trump's stock worth now? Oh, let me double check. $33.70. Unfortunately, I can't put a little box in the corner, but good for you. You should keep their $15. Oh, Lois, thank you. Cheers to justice coming. Please. Please, oh, please. Thank you, Lois. So, how stupid do you have to be? No, seriously, the incompetence. Nine of Swords. Worry. Absolute worry. Trump is worried. Sleepless Trump. Lawyers not sleeping. Lawyers in over their heads. Sorry, I'm just. So Trump's his representation is really what we're looking at here. Ten of Swords. So all the legal swords in his metaphorical, whatever, metaphor only. Judgment, Major Arcana, Judgment. Knight of Wands. All right, so these are the people who are supposed to be fighting for him. It's not going so well, but these are the people they're supposed to be fighting for Trump. If Trump can actually pay them. Four of Pentacles. Four of Wands. This is Trump, just his money just draining out, trying to pay these people because Trump's guilty. Entertainment only YouTube, but Trump. I don't have to say, allegedly. Yes. Monday begins the first criminal trial of an ex-U.S. president. And it couldn't happen to a bigger jerk because you'd have trouble finding a bigger jerk. I know that expression, couldn't happen to a nicer guy or, whatever it is. No, there's no bigger jerk. So, yeah. So this Judgment, Ten of Swords, and it's just draining him. Because as Joyce Vance so beautifully said, everywhere Trump goes, he turns it into a crime scene. And then Trump ends back in his little bubble. They've already failed. Left, right, and center. Seriously. Yep. So, yeah. He only hires the best people. He has the biggest, as I used to say, he has the best, the biggest, the grandest juries. All right, at 48 minutes in. Kitty Holler had a question. You didn't. You did not. You did not ask this question. Kitty Holler asked, will Trump forbid Melania from going to hear the hush money trial? Because first of all, there's no way she'd want to go, but that's just, honey, I'm going to court. Maybe you should stay home on this one. And that's even a joke because, she doesn't spend time with him. So, oh gosh. Dorian's asking, can you storm out in criminal court? You better be able to prove you were going to the bathroom. As in, rather, you better be headed straight for the bathroom. But because he has to be there. Well, Melania refused to go. Oh yes, Donald. Yes, I really want to go. Yes, I do. Please let me go to the. Oh, you do not want me to go? What a shame. I suppose I will stay here. Yes, Karen Louise, stay tuned. I'm sorry, I'm having way too much fun today. Oh gosh. Oh, God. Are we in the right energy? Is this the cards on top of it? Card for the reading. Queen of Pentacles. That is her. And when the Queen of Pentacles goes bad, like all the earth signs, materialist, whoo, boy. Queen of Swords, she hopes that he gets in trouble. As long as she gets her money, she wants to see him get justice. She wants to see justice taken out against him too. She does. As long as it doesn't affect Barrett. That's the only thing. She's afraid because everything revolves around Barrett. Because maybe she's a good mother. Maybe he's one of her objects. Materialists can be a little odd. But 6 of Wands. Oh yes, the victory. I'm sure you'll do very well. Yes, very well. Mm-hmm. Institution, Hierophant, 10 of Pentacles, Dynasty, 2 of Swords, legal decision. Her and Baron. Bye. If he's criminally convicted, I wonder if she can try to renegotiate the post-nup again to get more money. But I tell you, Melania, like, I know you're never going to see this, but I'll just put this out there in the ether. You're kind of you're kind of in a game show right now where you are risking what you've won so far in the hope of getting a little bit more, but you could walk away right now with what you've won. And you should really walk away now with what you've won. If you're going to walk away at some point, then I just do not pick up that she wants to stay with him. Yeah. Whew. Yeah, Haven, yes. Run. Don't walk, yes. Yes, Lois, they do. Yes, and Raymond, yes, the price is right. Okay, so let's move on to, excuse me, at 52:45. Kathy had a question. 52:50. Really? Yeah, I'm with you. I'm with you. Can we please start indicting the people in Congress who are responsible or a part of the January 6th insurrection? Could we do that, please? Could we? Excuse me. Could we get on that? Do you need gas money to give people, to subpoena people? Do you need coffee, pastries, sandwiches? What do you need? Paper clips, printer paper, whatever you need. Seriously, you could, if Jack Smith opened up a GoFundMe for him to go after, I mean, obviously it's the government. You don't do that, but just to fund the office. He could have a solid gold chair. Oh gosh. Is Josh Hawley going to be in trouble for helping to plan the insurrection? Speedy Josh Hawley. Zoom to his friends. Card for the reading is justice. I wish this was at the end, but yeah, this is what we want. We want justice. Ace of Swords, which can usually be the beginning of a criminal motion, and the Death card. People died. 3 of Wands. I think a lot of them are kind of waiting. They've kind of Are we going to get indicted? I guess we're going to get away with it. Maybe we're not. Maybe we're fine. Maybe we're not. A little keeping an eye out, see if that ship's going to come in. Then I've got a page of swords and a page of cups. They've gone after the little people, the people on the ground. But now they need to go after, as someone said, Garland, the way somebody summarized it was Garland is going after that group from the bottom up. Jack Smith is going after that group from the top down. Well, those people have been in jail been in prison for a while. So Josh Hawley specifically, Mr. Hold Up Your Fist in Solidarity. And then run away. Brave Josh Hawley ran away, bravely ran away. 2 of Wands. Well, that would be the communication that we want. Subpoenas. Okay, there is something here. I've got strength, which is the argument, the case. Hello. 6 of Swords. This is going to prison, going to court. This is travel for legal matters. And the Queen of Wands would be the MAGAs, but this is a King of Wands would be a representative or a senator or something like that. But this is the group of them. I don't know why I get queens for groups, but I get queens for groups. So it's there. It feels like this paperwork exists. And I don't know if it's been signed off by a judge yet, but because there are grand juries who've looked at all of this, aren't there? I could have sworn I've heard about grand juries who looking at some of the higher ups. So did I hallucinate that? Did I dream it? Did it come to me in the blur? Has anybody heard about that? Josh Hawley. All right, 9 of Swords, sleepless nights. Okay, worry. Two of Cups. We were trying to legally, democratically hand the reins of power where they were supposed to go in our democracy. Death card, Tower. I am reading on Josh Hawley. Yeah, this feels like it's like sticking to my hand. These cards, I know they're obviously not, but it feels like the cards are sticking to my hands. Like, well, I got away with it. So, but you can't get, it's there. You're going to be held accountable. You can't get rid of this. They cannot get rid of this. That's what I'm getting. It's like I can't, almost like I can't get my fingers, like Hawley can't get his fingers out of this. You can't. I've got good cards, and I have been. You've been along on this ride with me, so we've been picking up on something happening this summer. Something happening between here and Election Day. Something that changes the things pivot, the wheel of fortune spins. So no, Cindy, I was not, and I would not. Yeah. All right. So what else have we got? Oh gosh. Okay. Sarah obviously was not able to come on today. She's got really, really bad storms, like really bad. There were cars being blown around. Yesterday, there were gusts of wind up to 80 miles an hour. Sorry. Bless the person who needs that ambulance. Bless you. So it's just really bad. And even today, she's in the house. It's just so much water and flooding and all this stuff. She's okay, but she's in the house. And but she was kind enough to pull some of the questions together this morning. And she called this next group number 2. She's talking about the VP pick, but it seems kind of fitting. So on so many ways. All right, at 101:15. Boy, there are a number of famous. I mean, you shouldn't hold famous people on a pedestal, but boy, there's some people who've taken their legacy and they're just flushing it. Excuse the expression. So we're starting to see politicians and even celebrities cozying up to Trump in the press, possibly, seemingly, looking for a VP nod, perhaps. One recent surprise was Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson. Really? Really? He's apologized for voting for Biden. I didn't really expect much from The Rock. I'm actually more disappointed at Snoop Dogg, to be honest. But yeah. So Dwayne Johnson, who's publicly renouncing his earlier endorsement of Biden and is lining up to kiss Orangina's ring. As Sarah said, could the Trump ticket hit rock bottom? Apparently that was his wrestling move. Photocast says not voting but endorsing. Okay, thank you. Oh gosh, I'm getting a terrible, icky feeling. The heck is that? Not me. Jeez, okay. Okay, look, I'm putting my sage like right here. What the heck? Where's that? Okay, why did I just get all that energy? Is he ill? Is The Rock Johnson, is he ill? It's awful. I'm just going to tuck this. I don't have pockets, so I just tuck that right there during reading sometimes. I'm just going to leave that right there. Yeah, what was that? Lisa's suggesting it's residual from the Josh Hawley. Could be. Okay, Mrs. Contreras says, no, The Rock isn't sick. Good. Oh, I'm glad, Kitty Holler, I'm glad you can hear the cardinal singing. Yeah, there's some beautiful birds out there. Oh, and Bailey is under his blanket, but he's flipping himself over like a little fuzzy pancake. So you can sleep on his other side. Rose Allen says, no, The Rock is now working for the WWE. It's owned by a Trump supporter. Okay. I'm afraid it's not money coming, Dorian. Elizabeth B says, shame on him. Bernadette says, he just dropped off my list of nice people. Mm-hmm. Ratu says, could it be someone dropped a bug in his ear? Yeah. CC Ryder says, The Rock also slammed woke. Oh, gosh. Many are saying this is a slap in the face to his black fans. Some are saying he's doing this because he is on the board of the WWE. Yeah. CN says, money talks. Yeah. Well, Seven of Pentacles. He would give Trump name recognition. The thing is, though, do you really think Donald, I mean, seriously, Dwayne, seriously, that narcissist, honestly, you think that Donald Trump would choose someone taller, more famous, arguably more famous, or at least was, certainly more successful in movies, with more money, because let's be real, with more muscles to be his VP. And even if you are renouncing your endorsement of Biden, you think you could sufficiently pucker up to Trump. There's a special kind of stupid. That is yes, and larger hands. Yes, Phyllis, exactly. Yeah, that's a special kind of stupid. Maggie Livingston says more handsome. Oh, that's, the bar is low. All right, Queen of Wands. Yeah, he's joined that group. Queen of Cups. These are disappointed fans, I believe. Star in the middle. Yeah, he's got star power. Howling at the Moon and Six of Pentacles, begging for money. It's not going to go. It's not going to happen. It's just not. And Trump is on a hard fade. The wheel of fortune, the wheel of fate is just, he's not on top of it anymore. Kind of starting to roll over him. So, Anne says it's a good way. There's a good way to tank a career. Yes. Old Silver says, I'm proud of being woke. I survived a lot of abuse to get here. Oh, I'm sorry you had that abuse. I'm sorry you had to deal with that. Bless. So, yeah, good luck. Bye. CC Ryder says, all of these people will feel like idiots when Trump loses bigly in November. You are on record, dude. We will not forget. Exactly. Chat is saying, I thought maybe money had something to do with it. I mean, probably. I mean, that's what Snoop Dogg has said, that he's doing it because of he doesn't want to pay higher taxes. No, and if women die, that me having more millions of dollars is more important than women's lives. He hasn't said that, but that's the effect. Is it about the money? Eight of Pentacles. I think, okay, I don't have an Emperor card here, so it's not the patriarchy necessarily. This is working. Yeah, and right beneath that's the Six of Pentacles. So you get that whole, do you remember the 2016 Republican convention? They would constantly talk about the makers and the takers. That garbage, absolute garbage. That's what this is. The makers and the takers. Just so stupid. I'm sorry. Which states have a surplus that goes to which poor states, and which the producing states are blue, and the states taking the most money are red. But yeah, tell me all about the makers and the takers. Go ahead. Queen of Swords, Judgment, Hierophant. It's like Jennifer Lopez. You surround yourself with enough yes people. You surround yourself with enough people with either fans who see you as larger than life, who don't have a real relationship with you, have a parasocial relationship with you. So they buy whatever facade you've put out there. Or people you're paying to do whatever you want. You get around that enough, it can mess with your head. Innocent Potato saying, Oprah's a huge disappointment. I remember when she was a reporter at WJZ TV station in Baltimore. There's a lot coming out, but Valerie Kravitz says slaves built this country. Makers, yeah. Okay, so now David Miner, all right, at I'm going long. Sorry, I came in late, so I'm going long. I'm giving you not only the hour, but extra. At 1, and if you can't stay, I understand. I'm just continuing on with the questions that are here, but just hang in there. I hope you have a good day. If you can't stay, I'm going to keep on going. All right. So David Meinert was asking, saying Rita Palma, an RFK Jr. staffer, said to a room full of followers that Biden is Trump and RFK's mutual enemy. RFK Jr. I'm just going to say RFK. Please tack on a junior in your mind. When Kennedy's candidacy ends, would Trump consider him as a VP? No way. No way, no way, no way, no way. No. And I'll give you one reason why there's no possible way that RFK Jr. is going to be Trump's VP pick. His voice. You know Trump, he cannot stand anyone with any disabilities being around him. That voice, that gravelly voice, that would drive Trump crazy. Yeah, Lois, he wouldn't be able to stand his voice. Yep. And both Cosmic Goat Lady and Jill Dalton were asking, is RFK Jr. secretly working with Trump to get 45 back into the White House? So really what this reading is about, it's like a combination of those, which is RFK, will he succeed working against Biden? Will he get rewarded by Trump? That kind of thing. 10 of Swords. This is not going to go well. It's not going well now. It's not going to go well. That's just the wallpaper. Failure. All right, 8 of Wands. So far, throwing everything out, attacking, see what sticks. Knight of Wands, more attacking, Biden, on and on. Knight of Swords, all of that. And yeah, Trump is still going to lose. There's America, because women are going to go out and vote. 9 of Pentacles, sitting pretty. Yes, JFK, just take your money and go home. Take your money and go home while you can, before you get sucked in even any further with Trump, because it won't go well. But yeah, this is much like with Johnson, with Snoop Dogg, with all of these people who are showing their true colors. That's all that's happening here. Lisa Arnold says, it's a terrible, terrible disease. Being a singer is the only way I was able to heal my voice. Oh gosh, I didn't see the beginning of that, your first comment, but I'm glad you're better. So Oh, do throw that into the list of questions for tomorrow. Tomorrow, please. I'm not even going to be able to get to all the questions today, I'm afraid. Oh, Lisa Arnold says I have the same disorder. Oh, bless. Okay. Three of Wands. RFK Jr. He's still hoping this means his ship's going to come in somehow. No. Isolation. He can go out there and say what he wants and try to be a candidate. Blah blah blah. Ace of Cups. You and Trump. First of all, you're both vile. Second of all, you're not reading the country. You like reading the room, reading the country. Can you say women are going to vote in droves and Joe Biden is going to get a second term? Ace of Cups, new start, democracy, Democrats. Mm-hmm. All right, let me see. All right. Well, I did some extra. I have some more. I'll try to roll over what I can. I do apologize. Sometimes I don't answer all the questions, or the odd one will disappear in the ether, and I apologize. But your questions are very important to me, and I read on them every day. So please never take anything personally. There's no one who I'm like, oh, that person has a question, I'm not going to read on that. Or, oh, that person isn't a whatever, therefore I'm not going. No. You don't have to pay for questions. You don't have to be, special in any. We're all special. Everybody's special and important in their own way. I hope you do understand that my firm belief is that, I mean, the metaphor would be we're together. We are a giant tray full of Fabergé eggs. Some are more ornate than others. Some are colors you might like. Others are colors that somebody else might like. And it doesn't matter what they are, what state they're in, whether they're battered and beaten up, whether they're in pristine condition, it doesn't matter. They are priceless. Priceless. You are priceless. So, all right. I hope that you have the best rest of your day. It's 1:37 p.m. here in Chicago. At 3 o'clock. Oh, no, it's Wednesday. Okay. Sarah will be starting creative sprints at 3 o'clock. I'll be along as soon as I can. And other than that, yeah, I'll be right back here tomorrow. Same cat time, same cat channel. So hang in there. Is it Shona? It is 1937 here. Oh, so it's evening. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your evening, rest of your night. So please remember, you are not alone. We are in this together, and there are good days ahead. Hang in there. And I'll see you right back here tomorrow. All right, take care.